it didn't happen to me. This is a friend of mine's story. I
Lay
got
it
a
on me.
story similar to that. I don't think I've told you this.
Probably not.
All right, so a friend of mine, his stepdad was a Black Hawk pilot, right? And he was on a deployment in, I think it was Iraq. It might
Like
have been
Desert
Iraq,
Storm?
huh?
Like Desert Storm?
No, 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 no. I don't think this was Desert Storm. This was like after. This was like early 2000s, I believe.
Oh, like so after 9/11.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so he said this might have been like 04, 05 maybe. I can't remember all of the details like that, but so he said so his stepdad, he was a Black Hawk pilot, but he got his aircraft got shot down by an RPG. So he passed away, so rest in peace to him. So he passed away from that. And I'm pretty he might have had other soldiers on board, so rest in peace to them too. So a friend of ours that we went to school with, his dad served with him. So they knew each other. They were good friends. So so well, I'm trying to say it. All right, so my friend's stepdad that passed away, he passed away, right? So our friend, his dad is on deployment now, a different deployment or something. And he said they were like basically trapped behind enemy lines and they had to hunker down in this like building until daylight, until they can, get out of there and get evac and just get out of there safely. So basically they was just in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said some of the soldiers were sleeping, some of them were awake, and they were just in there, just laying low, just like keeping watch, just on 10, like they're highly alert, right? The ones that were
Watching their
awake.
backs, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he said our friend, who his dad is there, right, said he saw my friend's stepdad walk past the door. Mind you, he's already deceased. Saw him clear as day walk past the door. And then so he loses it. He calling his name. Obviously, I'm not gonna say his name now. He was just calling his name, like, hey, 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 and which alerted the other soldiers, woke up the other soldiers that were sleeping, and he runs out. Our friend's dad, he runs out, right? So he said by the time he got, so it was like he seen our friend's stepdad walk past the door in the hallway, and he said by the time he got to the hallway, it was like a door right there, so that led to outside, and it was like a field across from where they were. He said by the time he got to the door, and he's running. By the time he got to the door, my friend's stepdad is all the way across the field. Like he's already like, I'd say like probably 70 to 100 yards into the field. That fast. So he just like chasing them like, hey, hey. So that now the other soldiers are chasing our friend's dad. Like, come back, come back, come back. So after all of the soldiers left the building, bro, the whole building blew up.
Mm.
The whole building blew up, bro.
Holy shit.
Bro, and my friend's stepdad never looked at him, never said anything. He just was walking. And by the time he got to it just tripped me out. By the time he got to the door, he already all the way across the field almost. And they hauling ass trying to get our friend's dad hauling ass try to catch him. And then all the soldiers are hauling ass to try to get our friend's dad to come back. As the last soldier walked out, ran out, and they like got a good distance away from the building, boom, whole building blew up.
That's crazy.
That's probably, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the best story. I hate to say that at the same time because that was my friend's stepdad, and he meant a lot to my friend. He treated my friend really good, like treated him as his own son. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard nothing but good stories about him. So like, but at the same time, like that story, everybody loves a good story, So that's probably the best story I've ever heard. Like, no matter what the subject matter is, that's the best story I've ever heard, man.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. And especially since I know, like this coming from people that I know, like this happened to their family members. So Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild.
There was an incident that happened